Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
They're passing these laws in different states. It's obviously an issue. And yeah, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening.
Concerns over employers, renters, and bankers discriminating against people based on their sexual orientation. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. It is illegal for North Dakota businesses to discriminate against race, religion, or disability, and lawmakers want to add sexual orientation to the list. We have much more from Valley News Team's Nicole Johnson.
Any piece of our identity, no matter what it is, I feel like it deserves to be expressed.
The mistreating of people based on sexual orientation, a topic of conversation on many campuses, including MSUM.
If you discriminate based on gender and sexuality, for example, you're going to lose out on a lot of amazing people and their personal experiences.
Sophomore Todd Richter says he's been judged himself.
I am not heterosexual, for one, and I just think there's so many other things that people get discriminated.
Being on a diverse campus, you see things, you see interactions, you see people being judged or comments, and that obviously translates into the real world. So your jobs and when you're getting an apartment or anything like that.
The proponents for the measure believe that there is discrimination taking place today. And that's what we don't agree with.
Those against stricter discrimination laws claim that only 5% of alleged cases are founded.
So we see the downside for businesses, especially small businesses.
The bill before North Dakota lawmakers barely passed through the Senate. Many doubt it will get through the House. If it fails, some, like Richter, feel it would look bad for North Dakota.
I've always looked forward to being able to be myself in my home state. I feel like that's been really difficult, and I feel like it's culture shock going back because I feel like it's not the safest place to really be open about who I am and my identity.
Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Nearly 24 states, including Minnesota, have already passed similar legislation. Well, it's a very big switch. After 37 years with Blue Cross Blue Shield, the North Dakota Public Employees Retirement System is changing its health plan. Officials made the announcement today saying that they'll be contracted with Sanford. They made the decision after a 7-month-long process where the board considered submitted bids. Sanford's bid was cheapest. Now the new plan will be in effect on July 1st. Well, it's another cold day today, but we might also be dealing with snow tonight. Let's go to Hutch now to find out how the evening is going to play out. Hutch, how is it looking out there?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you have travel plans tonight, maybe to head to a hockey or basketball game, there is some snow moving in from the west as temperatures have risen throughout the day. From our coldest morning of the year, as we mentioned, temperatures are rising into the teens right now and 20s west. But the blue you see there, some snow. From Ellendale to Jamestown, the radar shows it's snowing, although we're not getting reports of snowflakes reaching the ground. Likely, though, where you see the deep blue colors near Carrington, at least a chance for some light snow falling. Fargo's planner shows that this evening, temperatures will be steady to slowly rising as we go through the evening hours, and that south wind will bring us at least a chance for some snowflakes after the 8 o'clock hour, Stephanie. It doesn't look like this evening's travel or commute will be too impacted, but by morning, we could have some slippery streets. I'll have details on how much snow you can expect where, and more cold air to talk about too. So the frigid and frosty facts in a few minutes.
Of February, yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Thanks, Hutch. Well, earlier this month, we were showing you video of a house filled with smoke. Now the owner of that house is facing arson charges for allegedly trying to burn it down. Clay County deputies arrested 51-year-old John Luge yesterday. He's being held in the Clay County Jail awaiting formal charges. Fire crews were called to the home in Sabin in early February. Investigators say the home was up for sale and being remodeled. They later determined the fire was set on purpose. Coming up tonight on Valley News Live at 6 o'clock, we have another follow-up story regarding a Thief River Falls whistleblower case that's turned into justice by social media. Thief River Falls prosecutor Al Regala continues to be hammered in social media by what police chief is calling the court of Facebook. Some people continue to claim that Regala has swept a criminal case under the rug because it involves a friend. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson investigates and shows us what is really happening. And if you ever need help uncovering fraud or corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline, and we'll do our very best to get to the bottom of it. Simply call 701-237-6000. 6576. Leave your tip with us, and a member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth. Some exciting news to report tonight. A family has been reunited. Mackenzie Jackson fought the battle to win custody of her younger brother and sister, and she won. The fight came after the death, unfortunately, of her parents. Her mother died 3 years ago and father about a month ago. Until today, her brother and her sister were in foster care, but now they're once again living under the same roof. Some very encouraging news about the state of our economy in the year ahead. Survey results were released at the Chamber's Economic Outlook Forum this morning. Starian's Dave Stoller says that it finds the business impact community is optimistic that 2015 is going to be a good year. Here are some of the numbers that he used. More than half of businesses surveyed met their sales expectations last year, and another 30% exceeded them.
There is strong continued economic growth and profitability in the business sector. 66% of the businesses that responded said they saw at least 7% increase in their their revenue for 2014. Over 20% said they saw a 10% or greater increase in overall revenue for 2014. Those are significant numbers.
As for negatives, the survey finds the #1 problem businesses expect to deal with this year is finding qualified workers. Well, you may have noticed a road closure today while out on the roads in Fargo. 5th Avenue South will be closed through traffic from 15th to 16th Street South until Monday. Crews will be repairing sanitary sewer service in that area. For a complete list of road closures, just go to fargostreets.com. Well, coming up tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, we're focusing on a healthy sex life. Sometimes moms and dads can get too busy to get busy in the bedroom. We sit down with a relationship expert to find out how you can rekindle a love life that's been put on the back burner when life gets too hectic.
And so when couples aren't having sex as often other intimacy falls off the map, other, just social niceties, non-sexual touching, you look nice today, those kinds of nice things we do for our partner tend to happen less often with couples that aren't being sexually intimate.
Tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, advice from Dr. Benson on how to reconnect and pause your schedule for a little alone time. A learning opportunity with a message today. Students at Washington Elementary School got to learn what it means to give back. The kids got to work with college students, adults with disabilities, and staff members from the ARC of Cass Play. They were creating fleece blankets and hand-decorated Easter cards.
We've done everything from going to nursing homes. We have done many art activities like this. We have baked thousands and thousands of pounds of beans that have been sent or that are used in the FM area at the food pantries. Just many things, anything that we can do to get the kids out of the box and understand that they need to be stewards of our community.
The blankets will be donated to local Ronald McDonald houses, and the cards will be given to diners at the Salvation Army's community food program. Well, February is Heart Healthy Month, and although we're in the middle of the month, now is still a great time to start taking care of that old ticker. Swapping food like sweet potatoes for chips can be a very healthy alternative for nachos. Sanford dietitians say one way to start eating better is by cracking it down and cutting out that sodium. Doctors agree it's never too early to start protecting your heart.
Starting to eat healthy, watching what you're eating, starting at a young age is a good idea to be doing just to protect your heart, to get those good habits in place too for the long run.
For more recipes and tips for healthy eating, head to valleynewslive.com and look for this story. And after a healthy meal, there's a chance to hit the trails and get some exercise this weekend. Cross-country skiing is finally available at Viking Ship Park and MB Johnson Park. Both are going to be groomed for the weekend. However, no tracking will be done. Ski rentals are available for about $10. You can also go snowshoeing, and the rentals are $5. Still ahead for us at 5, how your child can get into national parks for free now.
And the radar shows some snow pressing into the eastern third of North Dakota. We'll have some measurable snow across the valley, and I'll let you know how much coming up right after this.